welcome to Ottawa in the Know. I'm Julie Findlay, your host, and we are live from Snowflake Kingdom. It is Winterlude, and we're at Jacques Cartier Park celebrating the 48th edition of Winterlude. And joining me is Melanie Bro, Director of Capital Celebrations, with a look at what's happened across all sites and the big moments still to come. Welcome to the show.
So excited to have you here with us today, Julie.
I love being outside. This is my happy place, and this is fantastic seeing everybody coming down the slides, but Winterlude is across the city. So what has happened?
Right. So we got everything started last Friday. So it started on January 30th, and it's going to run right through until February 16th, which includes the Family Day long weekend. And last weekend, we kick-started things off at Confederation Park, where we had our 12 beautiful ice carvings all carved out, and they're all available at Confederation Park for everybody to come and admire. We also have a large screen there, Julie, and this weekend, as you know, the Olympics are starting, and as of Friday afternoon, we're going to actually be showing the Canadian athletes in their glory on our large screen at Confederation Park.
And that screen is huge. I have seen it, and I've seen the ice carvings. I never saw them finish, but luckily everybody stick around. We do have one of those ice carvers coming on. But that is fantastic that you're going to have a big screen with the Olympics running the whole time.
That's right. So it's every time that the Canadian athletes are going to be competing, we're going to do our best to have it on the screen, because there's no better place to come and watch our Canadian athletes and to cheer them on than at Winterlude. Outside, get your toque on, your scarf, your heated socks, and get outside and celebrate Winterlude together.
This is Melanie's first winter with heated socks. She's new, even though she's been doing this for 13 years.
Yes.
You really kicked off Winterlude as well at the Museum of History.
Yes, we did. So on Sunday last weekend, we actually had our mini powwow, and I'm telling you, it was just breathtaking. The room was packed with people, and it was definitely an amazing way for people to continue to learn about Indigenous cultures together. It was really a huge success. And a mini powwow is 4 hours long, because a regular powwow can last 4 or 5 days. So it was a great opportunity for folks to come out and celebrate Winterlude.
Oh my gosh, you have fantastic programming. Where are the other sites where we should be hitting?
Well, where we are right now, like, this is the park that I always say is for the young, but also the young at heart, right? So right behind us, we've got 8 different corridors for tube sliding. You'll see we've got all of these kids that are here today. We've got a lot of schools that come out during the week to actually go sliding. But what's really cool, Julie, is that tomorrow, so Friday from 6 to 10, and also on Saturday from 6 to 10, we have our after slide party. First time we've ever done this. What we're doing is we want to create an atmosphere for the teenagers, the young adults. We're going to have DJs that are going to be rocking out. We're inviting people to come dress up in retro gear. We have gifts for the first 200 people that arrive, and there's going to be non-stop activities here at Snowflake Kingdom at Jacques Cartier Park.
And it's all free.
It's all free.
Oh my gosh. And this is beautiful. So not only the slides that you have going, you have like a walkway up the back as well. You have so much back there.
There's so much that's happening. So on the weekends, we have the labyrinth. We have different obstacle courses. There's all of these different little nooks and crannies that you can go visit and take all these amazing photos. There's even a great big tent if ever you need to warm up, because, you know, sometimes you might get a little chilly if you're not wearing heated socks like I am.
Hot shots.
That's right, yeah. And there's a fabulous tent to warm up. There's beaver tails. We have Tim Hortons that will be giving out free hot chocolate and coffee, different ways to stay warm and, you know, just come out and celebrate Winterlude.
My gosh, you've thought of it all. I want to go back to the ice carving, though, because you do have something special this year.
Yes, we do.
You have the Ryan Hill Ice Carving Public Challenge.
Yes, we do.
When is that happening?
So that is happening this weekend, and you know, the public challenge is one where people are able to sign up, and then in duos they're going to be teamed up with a professional, so somebody that knows what they're doing, and they're actually going to show people how to do ice carving. What's super special this year is that it's in Ryan Hill's name and in his honor. Ryan Hill won that competition in 2013, his first time ever doing ice carving, became became an internationally renowned ice carver, which is just incredible. He actually carved for us as an ice carver for 13 years. Unfortunately, he did pass away suddenly last year, and so this year we've renamed the public challenge in his name and in his honor.
Oh,
so
that's
that is
special.
something that we really want to invite people to come down and see, and we'll have the ice carvings available for folks to come and see as well.
That's so fantastic, and I know he would love that for sure.
Yes, and we'll have his family here to celebrate that with us as well, and we're really looking forward to this special moment.
Yeah, a big part of the family. Speaking
Yes.
of Family Day weekend,
Yes.
you are still here with Winterlude. So
Yes.
what have you got in store for everyone?
Of course, there's so much that's happening over the Family Day weekend. You know, that's an opportunity as well for us to have lots of different partners, and I know that you'll be speaking to some of our partners in a few moments because this weekend a lot happening at the Byward Market. And next weekend as well, we have the National Arts Centre that's going to be putting on the Big Bang Festival.
Yes.
And that's another activity that is free of charge, and it really invites families and kids to get involved and to learn more about arts and culture. I've been there before. I've seen the kids getting involved, playing different musical instruments, learning more about art. It's so much fun, and I really invite people to come down and participate at that as well.
Oh, that's fantastic. And the weather, I know you're part of the weather. You might as well, that might be your second job. What's the weather looking like, and what are a few tips for families if they're coming out in the cold?
For sure. So this weekend is looking absolutely spectacular. So I do recommend that people always check the weather before you come out. I really recommend that people dress up appropriately. And by that, I really mean, and we're doing it right now, wear your toque, wear your scarf, wear your gloves, put in, some warmers inside of them, wear your snow pants, wear your warm boots, make sure your family and friends are dressed appropriately. Think about taking breaks. There's lots of restaurants and stores around all of our locations, but really come prepared to be outside in the weather. But come outside and participate in our Canadian weather. That's what we want to do, is celebrate our Canadian Northern identity.
Well, judging by today, it stopped nobody from coming, so that's fantastic. One last question. What's your favorite part about Winterlude?
Have you met my family of ice hogs yet?
Oh, I have, but not this year. Are they coming?
I actually have one right here. This is Mama. They are my favorite part of Winterlude. Getting a great big fabulous hug from them is by far my favorite part. Well, actually, maybe coupled with having a beaver tail at one of our official sites.
Might have already had one. Thank you so much for joining me. So much going on in the next 2 weekends. Everyone, make sure you check the site, and we'll see you out here soon.
Happy Winterlude.
Happy Winterlude.
This program is brought to you by Rogers Xfinity, connecting you to more of what you love. Visit Rogers.com for more details.
On January 28th, Better Ottawa hosted a meeting at the Blackburn Hamlet Community Hall titled How We Get Ottawa Moving Again, to discuss ways of addressing the ongoing issues facing our current transit system.
As citizens, we've lost faith in the transit system. I think that's a fair statement, that anyone that needs to get somewhere at a certain time, it's touch and go whether the transit system will work for you.
There's no route from here to my house. I have to go out of the ward to get back to my house. That's the only logical, safe way to do it at night.
There should not be one organization. We need LRT, tram, train, hybrid, whatever, specialists to run that entity, and bus people to focus on the buses.
The full meeting will be broadcast here on Rogers TV as part of the Podium series. Stay tuned to listings for upcoming dates and airtimes. With your community news, I'm Kevin Tanker.
I'm Wendell Clark with a word about winning. We all know it takes a team effort in any sport and with any challenge. You can be a part of the winning team that shuts out impaired driving. Whether you're out on the town or just hanging out with friends, drink responsibly. Always have a plan for a safe ride home for yourself, your family, and your friends. You'll be helping to shut out impaired driving.
Visit ArriveAlive.org to find out more. Arrive Alive. Drive sober.
Are you a content creator looking to expand your audience and make your voice heard in your community? Rogers TV wants to provide you with a platform to share your hobbies, interests, and stories for free. Visit us to find out more.
Welcome back to Ottawa in the Know. So happy to be live at the Snowflake Kingdom at Jacques Cartier Park. And I have my next guest that is going to explain that each year Winterlude brings over 500,000 visitors to the capital. And it's Jerome Muse, Director of Public Affairs with Ottawa Tourism, to talk about the festival's impact and some of the standout experiences that's happening this year. Welcome to the show.
Hello, thanks for having me.
Yeah, over 500,000 people.
It's a lot of people, and it shows how much attractivity these events have in Ottawa. We are an event city. We have many festivals around the year. Winterlude has been a signature event of Ottawa winters for decades now, and we are very fortunate that Canadian Heritage trusts us in bringing in our tourism expertise to enhance the experience for both residents and visitors.
Oh, it's amazing. Like when you go through the hotels, the restaurants, everybody's engaged with this festival.
Yeah, and people are joyful, festive. We have many sites, and for us this year at Confederation Park, we have contracted a company called Immersive International. It's a company from Europe who does multimedia stuff, audiovisual shows, and what they did this year here in Ottawa, well, first of all, they established their headquarters in North America here in Ottawa, and we took the opportunity to call them and ask them if they wanted to participate in Winterlude. So
it was an easy answer?
Yes, it was an easy yes from them, and they decided to create the Lantern Grove at Confederation Park, which is a light and sound show, like we said, with it's winter themed with the Aurora Borealis thematic, and there's also a short film that is projected against the wall in the park that explains a little bit of the background story of that whole presentation.
That is fantastic. And when does that show?
It's every week from Thursday to Sunday from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m.
So as soon as the sun goes down and it has a chance.
As soon as the sun goes down, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful colors, vibrant colors that kind of draws you into the park, and as we know, the park has so many activities. There's the Olympics starting that are going to show there. It just brings you in the park. It's very inviting, and it's very I'll say it, it's cute for the whole family, and it just makes you want to spend more time at the site.
Yeah, you definitely have created quite a hub there because you have the ice carvings, you've got some food, you've got the Olympics, and now with this. And I know it expands. Like, are we still the longest skating rink in the world? Is that still part of it?
We're the largest one.
Largest. Okay,
We're the
I knew
largest
there's something
one.
that
I know Winnipeg would like to have a word about the longest one, but we are the largest one. It's 7.8 kilometers. We've been lucky this winter. It's been very cold for a very long time, meaning that the Rideau Canal is open for skating for everyone, and I will say it is a bucket list item for so many Canadians, for so many people to come skate on the Rideau Canal Skateway. It is, I was talking about signatures for Ottawa, it is another one of our signatures. People do come and visit Ottawa for that. We have residents that go skating that invite their friends, their family in town to do that. It's a very big draw for our domestic market, and I will note that the domestic market is the most important market in terms of visitors to Ottawa. It's about 90% of our visitors. So when we have residents that speak to their network of people, telling them that they should come to Ottawa, even if it's the winter, it's cold, well, that's one more reason to actually come here, because we have these great events, these great things that need to be experienced.
Oh, it's fantastic. I mean, you could go into the Byward Market. We're going to have them on soon telling us what's happening there.
Yes.
Yeah. You can give us a couple of hints.
Look,
I saw you get excited there.
I'll tease it. My friend Victoria from the Byward Market District Authority will tell you more about it, but we have Barbagazzi coming to the Byward Market this weekend. It's free. There will be snowmobiles doing crazy tricks. but I will leave it there for now.
Okay, I do like that you tease that because it's pretty exciting. Yeah, she does have lots going in the market. And along the canal, it's quite easy. There's warming stations along the canal, so it's easy for people. Can people rent skates at the canal?
They can rent skates. They can get they can get beaver tail, snacks, beverages, but not just that. Once you're done skating, please do go visit our main streets. Go to Elgin Street, go to Bank Street and the Glebe, go to Preston if you're at Dow's Lake. That's part of the whole experience. Don't just skate and then go home. Make it a day. Go have dinner. Bring your guests from other towns to places. Show them why we're proud to be such a great destination that does such a great job of mixing the outdoors and the urban settings.
Absolutely,
like
and celebrating winter, which is fantastic because once you're out, you're out and you're enjoying it. There's also Capital Eats that's going around the city.
Capital City Bites, yes.
Capital City Bites, my mistake.
So that one's already started. It's almost over.
Okay.
It is a free pass that Taste Ottawa has put out that gives you discounts and special offers at over 50 restaurants around Ottawa. It's a great way to showcase and promote our growing food scene in Ottawa. Some people don't realize how many amazing restaurants we have. We need to be proud of them and we need to encourage them. And then again, it's a great reason to bring friends and family from out of town and show them what Ottawa has to offer in terms of great food.
Absolutely. And Jerome, we don't have all day, but definitely where can people find out? Because you've got a great website that shares.
Yes. I mean, I will give credit to Canadian Heritage. They have a great event calendar for Winterlude, but please visit ottawatourism.ca for our event calendar. That's where you'll find everything that there is to do in the whole of the destination. In Ottawa, but also around Ottawa, including in Gatineau.
Okay, and we have a minute left. I just want you to tease a little thing that's going to happen this summer because we are a Four Seasons destination.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, starting with the Tulip Festival this spring, we will be launching, along with the City of Ottawa, the Ottawa 200. Ottawa is turning 200 this year in 2026. There is many activities all over the year. We at Ottawa Tourism funded about 14 of them from March until December. Again, Ottawa Tourism has on its website an Ottawa 200 event calendar, so you can find there everything that there will be to do in Ottawa for the 200. My favorite one is the Shawarma Fest, the attempt to break the world record for the longest shawarma. They're going to be trying to make a 160
We've
meter
got to
shawarma.
cut it there. You got to show up. The Shawarma Fest. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy.
Welcome to Community News and Events on Rogers TV, Channel 22. I'm Ramon DeFranco. Celebrate Winterlude 2026, Ottawa Gatineau's biggest winter festival starting January 30th. Experience the magic of winter with skating on the Rideau Canal, the world's largest naturally frozen rink. Don't have skates? No problem. You can rent skates at one of the huts along the route. Explore amazing ice sculptures created by talented artists. Enjoy snow slides, live music, and winter markets. Don't forget this Ottawa favorite, beaver tails. Winterlude turns the city into a winter wonderland. For full details, visit canada.ca and search for Winterlude. To have your community news or events listed on our website, please go to rogerstv.com, click on events, and post your event. That's it.
Hello to your cell phone. How can I help?
I need somebody, not just anybody. Won't you please, 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 please help
Music and beyond, one of Canada's most dynamic classical music festivals. From stirring symphonies to intimate chamber performances, experience concert highlights filmed live in beautiful venues across Ottawa. It's more than music. It's art, literature, culture, and community, all coming together on one stage. Music and Beyond presents, only on Rogers TV.
Welcome back. Well, we are live at Snowflake Kingdom at Jacques Cartier Park, one of the most magical parts of Winterlude. But this winter playground doesn't build itself. Joining me is Benoit Briere, coordinator Snowflake Kingdom for the city of Gatineau, to take us behind the scenes and how all of this magic really comes together. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
We were just talking just before the show started, and Benoit has been with this for 16 years.
Yes.
This is fantastic.
Yeah.
Would you say this is one of your better years, weather-wise?
According for the weather, yes. I mean, it was it is cold today, and it's cold since day one for us. And day one for us, it was this year, December 29th.
Isn't that amazing? So when do you actually start all of this wonderful winter wonderland?
In fact, the first equipment that we bring in the park, it's before Christmas. Let's say mid-Christmas. We have trailers, fences. But we started snowmaking this year on December 29th.
Yeah, so the snowmaking, how much snow do you need to make, or how does it work? I'm just making it up because I have no idea about snowmaking.
In fact, we count the snow in cubic meter.
Okay.
That's the way we count it. So this year we made between 35,000 and 40,000 cubic meters.
Oh my gosh! So how many football?
It's more. We like to count it in trucks.
Okay.
In snow trucks. So that means roughly 2,500 to 3,000 trucks full of snow.
So then you're blowing all this snow, and everybody can see behind me. It's beautiful, all of the slides. How do you start building that for safety?
In fact, we had some marks on the field, so we tried to drop the snow mainly at the highest point. I mean, so to create the slope, and it's mainly groomers and loaders that moving the snow and cutting the snow in order to create the 8 corridors that we have behind us.
Okay, so it's not you getting on your toboggan and trying to make a run.
Not really. We get on this. In fact, we get on the slope on the mud to make some measurements in order to be sure that we have enough width for our 10 corridors.
Okay, it's wonderfully done. How long does it take?
In fact, since like I said, day one, December 29th, it takes after a week of snow, we start to move it and start to shape the amount of snow. And I mean, we did work until 3 p.m. last Friday in order to make, let's say, the last 2-3 days, it's mainly for beautifying, flags and barricades and those stuff.
But you must walk around with a big smile on your face. Like, I'm even looking at the forest of snow trees over there. Is that part of your team as well?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
We received those trees from the NCC, and in fact it's the unsold for Christmas.
Really?
Exactly.
And they brought them
the unsold trees around the region are regrouped from the NCC, and they bring them here, and we use it for beautifying.
Yeah, no.
And afterwards, we just put in the pile, and they put in the shredder, and
okay,
there's a loop.
It's perfect. Now there's going to be night sliding, which is the first time that's happened at Winterlude. Is that something you're like, oh boy, we're going to have a lot of work to do, or is that okay?
In fact, our slopes were open on Friday night and Saturday night, but this year we make special events for, let's say, the teenagers. We lose those people after, let's say, 10 age of 10, well, there's less interest for Domaine des Flocons, but we try to bring back those people between 14 and 18 years old.
Absolutely.
So we're gonna open a bit later tomorrow and Saturday.
Okay, that's when you're going to take your slides, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So is there a daily maintenance that you need to take care of this, or you're here pretty much all the time?
Since we're open, we have 2 days off, so it's really 2 days off.
Mm-hmm.
And when, like today, we're open this morning, we had the groomer, we groom the slopes and the field all around. So it's something. Every day we are open, the groomer is coming.
Yeah,
so
I noticed the corduroy as soon as I got here.
It takes almost 2 to 3 hours. So we are open at 9. He's here 5 a.m., 6 a.m. in order to leave the field for 9 a.m.
Oh my gosh. And with all of this, what's your favorite part about making it? Because you've got ski hills over there, a little mini ski hill. It looks a little higher than it has been before.
It's organic. I mean, well, it's okay though. So like the slopes. I mean, it's snow.
Yes.
I like to say that we don't build building here. We don't build a house. We're building some slopes. So more or less, it's the same thing, but there's a few degrees difference.
Oh, it looks fantastic. Yeah. What is your favorite part about this Snowflake Kingdom?
The slide. The slide. There's so many smiles.
That is. So when you're walking around, people start to recognize you, I'm assuming, over the last 30...
Some of them.
Yeah.
Some of them.
And how many beaver tails would you say that you have?
Not that many.
Okay.
Not that many.
I see. I'm just trying to see everyone at home if I could take a job here, and I don't think I can. What's the most rewarding part? I know that smiles on the face, but you've got a great team here.
Yes.
How fantastic is it to work with
the
everyone?
Partnership that we have between the City of Gatineau and Heritage Canada is fantastic. There's no way that either one or the other could make what we do here alone. Mm-hmm. So it's a kind of a partnership really special, and it's fun to regroup. We see each other 2 months a year for myself, and it's a family.
It's fantastic.
We love to. Every December, we feel nervous, and we feel nervous.
Yeah, that's fair. So you probably look at the weather a little bit over these 3 weekends,
and it looks cold.
That's a good
cold,
thing.
So it's stable. It's easier like that.
Yeah, definitely. Well, thank you so much for taking your time. I know we had to get you away from some work today, so I really appreciate you joining us. And everybody at home, Snowflake Kingdom, look at the beauty of it. It is going to be cold. It is going to be working perfectly. The snow is going to be here, and thanks to Benoit and his team, we're going to have one of the best Winterludes ever. Thank you so much. Take care.
The War Amps have provided financial support for many of Kenzie's different devices, which allows her to be an active 7-year-old child. Kenzie is energetic. She is independent. It's amazing to see that she's able to do all of these things. We are so thankful for your donations to the War Amps. You allow her to dream and do whatever she wants to do.
Thank you.
Join me, holistic chef Daniela Croco, for season 4 of Simply Cooking by Chef right here on Rogers TV. If you're looking for straightforward recipes that are surefire crowd pleasers and really delicious, I hope you'll tune in to season 5 of my show, Paula Roy's Favorite Foods, on Rogers TV. There's everything from mouth-watering salads to delicious make-ahead meals, lots of baking, even some pickles, and I'm sure there's something for everyone in this season's lineup. I'll offer some ideas to help make your time in the kitchen more effective and fun, and perhaps you'll even watch it with your whole family.
welcome back to Ottawa in the Know. So happy to be live at Snowflake Kingdom in Jacques Cartier Park. Behind me, you can see everyone having the best day. It's super sunny. Even we're waving to them as we go along. But winter does extend beyond the main site, and the Byward Market is buzzing, and buzzing for all 3 weekends. Joining me is Victoria Willingston, Executive Director of the Byward Market District Authority. She's here to share what's happening in the heart of our city. How are you?
Good. How are you? Thank you so much for having us on.
Yeah, well, thanks for coming. I know it's super busy as you're rushing into the kingdom. Have you had a chance to go down these slides?
I haven't. I was actually going to pitch to you that maybe you and I should have gone down. It would make for great TV, but then I thought I forgot gloves. So.
Oh, no, I've got extra gloves, don't you? I never know how cold I'm going to be, so I'm always one that comes a little over-prepared.
That's fair.
Yeah, but I'm looking forward to the Byward Market. So Winterlude started last weekend, but this weekend is going to be a big one for you. Tell us all about it.
This weekend is our Barbagazy Festival in partnership with Ottawa Tourism. It is going to be amazing. As you heard from Jerome, our partner at Ottawa Tourism, we're going to have snowmobiles that are doing flips. They're going 40 feet into the air. It's right in front of the Ottawa Letters. Beautiful backdrop of Parliament. We have 3 amazing shows. Friday night, it starts at 7 o'clock. It is going to be a wild time. You are going to want to get there early, especially if you want to go for dinner first. You're going to need to make a reservation. So,
okay, well, there's so many great restaurants in the Byward Market.
So many.
You have a couple that have just opened, haven't you?
We have. A few have just opened in the district, which is really great for our area. It's amazing.
Yeah.
We love to get new and vibrant life into that area. So, super special.
It's fantastic. And it's easy to jump on the canal right from there.
It really is. It really is. Although I do want you to stay in the Byward Market. So before and after the canal, come back to the Byward Market. It's the place to be.
Yeah. And what else is going on? I know the Grand always has something going on out front.
The Grand has their ice bar, of course, right out the front. They have live music, fire, ice. It's beautiful there. We also have a winter stewed cook-off, which I believe it's in its 40th year now. So we have about 10 Byward businesses on Saturday between 11 and 1, and it's all going to the Lowertown Community Resource Food Bank. So all of the donations there, you can come down, grab a stew, and then head down to Barbagazy, which starts at 2 p.m. on Saturday. So if you want to bring the little ones, might be a bit better than a 7 p.m. on Friday. And then again on Sunday, we have Barbagazy at 2 o'clock. But if you want to stay all day Saturday at 7 p.m., we have another Barbagazy show. Yeah. It's just a huge, wild snowmobile. I don't know if we're bringing in more snow than you guys this weekend, but we are shipping in the snow. Yeah.
That is going to be fantastic. It's going to be transformed, which is exciting. We've just ran a little bit of footage there, so just to give everybody a little hint of how great it's going to be. You also have families are going to expect to create to celebrate weekends.
Create and celebrate. That is our thematic weekend for Valentine's Day, Family Day. So it's come on down, make little bracelets with your kids. Again, just a reminder that everything in the Byward Market that the Byward Market District Authority puts on is absolutely free. So you can take the bracelets home with you. You can make them. We do have a Gallery 55 exhibit for Black History Month that's put on by the Hub. It's beautiful. Come down and check that out. And then last weekend, we also had Pibon Festival, which is put on by the Assembly of Seven Generations.
Oh,
and that was a beautiful time.
They have a lovely spot too in the market gallery, which is fantastic. And just to let everybody know where Gallery 55 is.
It is on the second floor of the Byward Market Heritage Building, located at 55 Byward Market Square.
Yeah, and it's beautiful. You've obviously been part of it. What's special about that exhibit this year?
It's put on by the Hub, which is an entrepreneurial hub that helps Black creators live their entrepreneurial dreams. So they have showcases of their Black creators there, and it's just so beautiful.
Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, Byward Market Eats. Let's just talk about the food.
Yes.
Tell me a few of your favorite spots that you like to go to.
Oh gosh, no. Oh, can I? Oh.
No, not favorites. One.
I love them all. I love all of my children equally.
Yes, I can appreciate that. What's a good one for families?
Zach's Diner, of course. We also have, I'm blanking now, of course. There's so many good things for families.
Well, Joey's is good too.
Joey is very.
Yeah, you got the Heart and Crown.
Yes, we do. The
I'm
old
just
Dubliner
right now, so maybe I cut you off. Okay. The one thing, Andes, they must have a good view of the.
They do, and they actually have partnered with the Byward Market District Authority, so we do have a hotel code there. If you want to stay the night, you come down, see Barbagazy, and you want to stay there. They're doing the ice bar. They have drink specials from their roof rooftop bar, you can actually have a really good view of the event. So it's brilliant. I cannot wait for this weekend. I don't know if I'm being super excited, but I am so excited to see something of this scale. It's reminding me of the Red Bull Crashed Ice. It's reminding me of La Machine. This is going to be big, and everyone is going to be talking about it.
Yes, and you also have something fun on the ground. Let's keep people on the ground. The curling. You have curling?
Yes, the curling surface. It's the repurposing of the curling, the ice surface that we had last year. And in the first weekend, we had 150 participants in it. The kids are loving it. They're learning how to curl if they haven't learned or experienced curling before. And just keep in mind, it is not a real ice surface, so it will feel a bit different. But again, everything in the Byward Market is free, so come on down and try it out.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic. And it's great because it's leading up to the Olympics, which I know a lot of your restaurants and bars will be showing the Olympics at the same time because it's all winter.
Yep.
What's one of your favorite? Have you been on the canal yet? Sorry, I just jumped there.
I have not. I have not had time to go on the canal yet.
Yes. Okay, everybody. Victoria is very busy because she's getting all these things organized. We do know that Barbaghese is one of her favorite things she's going to be doing. But what's another special things for you for Winterlude?
Winterlude, coming to Jacques Cartier Park, honestly, I have a little one, and I cannot wait to bring him here next weekend or even maybe tomorrow, but we'll see.
It's pretty good. It's actually not that fast, and they're so great. The volunteers that work here and do the work behind the scenes is fantastic at Winterlude. It couldn't be doing it without it.
Honestly, the amount of work that goes into putting on events, we know as the Byward Market District Authority how much heart and soul goes into it, and I love that this happens every year, and again, for free.
Yeah. And what are you hearing from your vendors and businesses about this Winterlude?
I don't know if they're more excited for Barbaghese than I am. All of the restaurants and the retail shops have all gotten involved. They're putting on their own sort of après snowmobile events. Yeah, we didn't even have to reach out to them and ask them. Everyone's just jumped on this bandwagon, and it is going to live up to the hype. It is going to be amazing.
Well, I love that you have all the times. Tell us the times again so people can join it.
Friday at 7 p.m., Saturday at 2 p.m., and another show at 7 p.m., and then Sunday, 2 p.m. as well.
Okay, so that's every day, every time, pretty much.
Yeah.
And you'll be able to join the excitement after. Thank you, Victoria, so much for taking your time. Everybody at home, make sure you jump on the website, find out with the calendar events, everything that's happening. You won't want to miss it. There's 2 more fabulous weekends of Winterlude, and we'll be right back live from Snowflake Kingdom.
Welcome to Community News and Events on Rogers TV, Channel 22. I'm Ramon DeFranco. Ottawa Bazaar celebrates 5 years with a lively return February 14th to the 15th at the Nepean Sportsplex. The 2-day indoor market features local artisans, makers, and small businesses alongside food vendors, family-friendly activities, and unique Valentine's weekend finds. Shoppers can explore handmade goods, art, fashion, and treats while supporting Ottawa-based creators. Perfect for all ages, the milestone event promises discovery, community, and great eats under one roof. Hours are 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Admission is free, and so is the parking. To have your community news or events listed on our website, please go to rogerstv.com, click on events, and post your event. That's it.
Unscripted, uninterrupted coverage of events by Canada's business leaders, visionaries, and social figures. Watch Podium exclusively on Rogers TV.
Welcome to Ottawa in the Know. I'm Julie Findlay. I'm happy to be here to show you everything from bike trails to kitchen tales and all the things in between that make Ottawa so great.
You're watching an interesting local show on Rogers TV and you want to know more. That's when you head to rogerstv.com. Our website provides more information about our programs, our hosts, our schedule, and about how you too can get involved with Rogers TV. Visit us online at rogerstv.com.
Welcome back to Ottawa in the Know. I'm Julie Findlay, your host, live at Snowflake Kingdom. I just got too excited to talk to Mo that I forgot that we were even going live. I'd love to welcome Mo. We're celebrating creativity around the world as we get into our ice carvings at Confederation Park. But Mo has been here since 2001. He has been a carver at Winterlude since 2005, and I'm so happy to welcome him to Ottawa in the Know and just talk about background, where he's been, where he's going, and where you keep going. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Julie. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you for being here. So you moved from Iraq in 2001 as an artist?
Yes.
Yes, and a carver.
I studied art in Fine Art Academy, and I studied painting. I was specialized in painting.
And so when you moved to Canada, it was a very interesting happenstance of how you got to carving.
Yes, I was doing portraits in the Byward Market in Ottawa, and I met a very fine gentleman, and he asked me to give him lessons in anatomy and drawing. So while I'm teaching him, I asked him, "What do you do?" And he said, "I'm a chef." So I was, okay, why would a chef want to know drawing or anatomy? And he said, because I'm an ice carver, and that's my weakness, and I want to be better in that. I told him, perfect, then I'll teach you drawing and anatomy. Please teach me ice carving.
Okay.
And since then, in that same year, we become, friends and teammates. His name is Manoj Khorojdari, and Manoj is a chef originally, yeah. And we become team to do Winterlude since 2005.
So you have been a team since 2005?
Yes, we continued for a few years, for about 10 years. And then we have to try another styles and other partners and another projects, And I've been to Poland, I've been to Slovakia, I've been to Alaska, I've been to Yellowknife in Canada and Edmonton. I did many competitions, and I enjoyed every one of them.
Okay, well, we're definitely showing your work on air, so it is beautiful this year. Tell us about your carving this year.
The theme this year was Canadian symbols and Canadian culture, and we chose, me and my partner Andrew Zuller from Calgary. We chose geese because it's actually a Canadian symbol of, it's an animal that embraces this nature. And we chose the title Journey Home, which means Canada is the home for those beautiful birds, and they have attitude, I understand, but we all love them.
But we all have attitude, so that works out.
And we showed their attitude, and we showed their longing to freedom. They are free, so they are capturing the wind and the water from a lake and flying. So
that's beautiful.
Yeah, it's a very dynamic piece. I loved it.
Okay, and if you don't mind, can we go back to how you construct it? So you show up, all the partners show up, and you get cubes of ice. How does that work?
Yes, we have 18, sometimes 16 blocks of ice. Every block is 1 meter by 50 centimeter size, height and width, and the depth is 25. So it's a block. It's a cube. So we construct it like we build them from ground up, and we cut the pieces that we don't need. So we actually plan it at home, make that block number 1 is there, block number 2 is like that, and we cut. So it's like engineering actually. Mm-hmm. It's building and then taking off the pieces that you don't need.
Okay, and so the carving and the art that you did in Iraq, how did that transform into ice carving?
Iraq is a warm country. I learned to adapt to any nature because Iraq have a northern part and it is winter too there. We have snow in the northern part, and I visited a lot, and I loved it. But here, it is you are using the material from nature, from the snow. You make a sculpture. From ice from the lake, you make a sculpture. There we don't do that. We just it's just we enjoy the nature. But here we are using it for art. It's a medium for us. I love that, and I wanted to be part of it.
Yeah, so you've been doing it since 2005?
Yes, this is my 20th anniversary year.
Okay, and many years we have had some competitions with the ice carvings. Yeah. Have you been a recipient and a winner?
Yes, I've been a winner for the first prize in 2022. And I got the third few times. I got second also a few times. I got artist choice in Alaska. I get many rewards, in all these years, because and many years the real reward is the experience itself. I remember a year in Edmonton when we did a competition, and then the weather was so bad. So the organizer said, how about we don't do winning or awards? Let's just make those sculptures stand. And we all agreed. We didn't care about the winning or
It's not really about the winning.
All artists were all, let's go for it. Let's build those sculptures and make them stand, because the weather was against us.
Yes.
So we worked with them and
And you've had that a couple of times with our Winterludes as well. The weather has been against.
Yes.
But
and we have to do two plans: Plan A, Plan B. Plan B if the weather is really against us. So we make some adjustment to the plan and to the design, but we keep the spirit of the design same.
Yeah. Well, yours is beautiful this year.
Thank you so much.
And the people, your partners around you, the beauty is good as well. The one with the moose.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And we all help each other. Sometimes I bring tools and then I'm missing one tool, and I go to my partner while he's working and I tell him, can I borrow that? So we all share our tools.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. It's a family.
You're not just at Winterlude. Where will you be this weekend?
And this weekend I have another sculpture. We are doing a little scooter, so people can sit on it and take pictures. So we are doing it in Ottawa, Preston Street.
On Preston Street?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah. And we have another one for a chiropractic clinic in the Glebe in Bank Street. And we are doing their logo, which is a man, running and like showing muscles and that. So it's an excitement, like a very exciting logo and nice design. So I wanted to.
And I know you've enjoyed your design this year, but with 1 minute left, what was your favorite carving that you have done?
My favorite carving, it's hard. They are all dear to me, But this year is very special. We had 4 birds, and 4 birds like 8 wings, and every wing we were taking a risk, and people their heart is with us and want to encourage us to succeed in gluing them. This is the year that I'm really love.
I really loved it. We didn't get a chance to talk about how much time it takes, but that is all that happened. Thank you so much for taking your time.
Thanks for having
Mo, you're going to see him across the city, but definitely check out his beautiful geese at Confederation Park, along with the rest of the ice carvings. And we'll be right back live from Snowflake Kingdom.
Hello, dear cell phone. How can I help?
I need somebody, not just anybody. Won't you please, 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 please help me?
October 5th, 2014, my daughter was hit by a train. She was walking along the sides of the tracks, and it shattered her world.
With Rogers TV, you can cheer on the home team from the comfort of your living room. We'll head to the rink, the field, the court, or the pitch, so you don't have to. Tune in and cheer on your local amateur athletes on Rogers TV.
Hi, I'm Meg, and this is Fit Findlay. Join me for Season 3 of Fit Over 50 with Meg, exclusively on Rogers TV. You're going to love the workouts that I lead you through. We're going to be using resistance bands, weights, your own body weight, and a chair. These workouts are for people over the age of 50, but no matter what age you are, you're going to love them. Can't wait to see you then.
Welcome back to Ottawa in the Know. So happy to be at Snowflake Kingdom, Jacques Cartier Park. We've got the Ferris wheel behind us. We've got the corridors of slides. I've already had I'm not going to tell you how many beaver tails, always my favorite part. But this does not run without the many, many volunteers that take part every Winterlude. This is a 48th edition, and with me I have Karen Massicott, manager of Canada Heritage Volunteer Centre, to talk about these volunteers volunteers and all that they do. Welcome.
Thank you
to the
so
show.
much for having us today.
Yeah.
That's great.
Thank you. I know. So the Canadian Heritage, you get all of these volunteers every year?
We certainly do. Our volunteer center is responsible for doing the volunteer management cycle for Winterlude. So we have volunteers who do all sorts of stuff, information, first aid, helping with the different activities, wearing the ice hog costume, being the ice hog assistant, so basically the bodyguard.
Yes.
Yeah, all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, I know you're only saying a few of the jobs, but how many volunteers do you take on a year?
Well, for Winterlude, we're looking between 650 and 700, and they contribute close to 10,000 hours.
Wow, that is fantastic. And who are the people who are volunteering?
I'd say that we have a really good return rate. About 50% of our volunteers come back year after year. But we do have new volunteers. Majority of them are students. So over, I guess, 65% of them here at Jacques Cartier Park alone are students that are under the age of 16. So that's 12 to 16. So, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was just on the slide a few times before we started the show, and they are fantastic because you can hear the excited screams behind us, and they have it managed so well. So is there a lot of training that goes in behind the volunteers?
For new volunteers, we always do training information sessions so they know what to expect, where they need to go, who they will be reporting to, what's provided, what's not. For the older volunteers, again, depending on the task, sometimes we have training sessions as well for volunteer information officers so that they know exactly where to direct people. So either in regards to Winterlude, but we actually become very touristy as well, where they get a lot of questions about what to do within the Gatineau, Ottawa area as well. So
yeah. And did you get that feedback from your volunteers, or did you get it back from the people coming through Winterlude?
From both, actually.
Yeah.
So there are our volunteer information officers are equipped, so they're able to actually have access to the internet to get the information. And at our training session, we go through where to find the information. We don't expect them to learn everything by heart. Mind you, if they're at Jacques Cartier Park, we want them to walk around to know where the washrooms are. The most important questions like where are the beaver tails and where can I see the ice hogs?
Yes.
And at what time they're coming out. So
yeah. Are there times that the ice hogs do come out specifically?
They do. Here at Jacques Cartier Park, depending on if it's the weekends or the weekday, the same thing for Confederation Park as well. So we want to try to keep the magic, not have them come out at the same time.
And the ice hog family, who's in the ice hog family?
Volunteers. So again,
Yeah.
it really depends on the sizes. So Mama and Papa ice hog are between 5'4" and 6 feet.
Oh, speaking of ice hog Mama and Papa, welcome to Ottawa in the Know. Are you having fun? Yes, I've never seen them not have fun. As they're playing and everything else, do they ever get on the snow bus? Like, can we ever see them traveling back and forth?
They've not really, no.
No.
They really like to stay with the members of the public that are on sites.
Yeah, definitely. And how long have you been organizing all these volunteers?
Since the year 2000. So this is my 26th Winterlude.
Oh, you guys! They're running away. See, they're busy already. Sorry, how long?
26 years.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is second hat literally
It
for
certainly
you.
is, yes.
Okay, so you've seen a lot of people returning.
Absolutely, and I love working with volunteers. Volunteering is all about building relationships, and we're very lucky at the Volunteer Center. We're 3 full-time workers that are there all the time, and we get to actually have relationships with our volunteers and get to know them so that they can have the best volunteer job possible.
Yeah, and experience. Is there room to invite more volunteers each year? Like, how can someone...
Yes, to register on our website. The majority of our recruitment is before Christmas. So
yeah, of course.
Normally we really have to prepare in January, but before Christmas is the best time to send in an application form, which is available on our website.
And are there, I'm just curious myself for volunteering, are there sort of fights for jobs volunteering?
There are. Some jobs are very popular, like the ice hogs, so we can only commit to giving 2 shifts per volunteer, but we have other events that they can volunteer for as well in another capacity so that they can get the hours that they need, particularly for school, for those who need that.
Yeah, absolutely. And what are some of those other activities?
for example, being at the bottom of the snow slide at Jacques Cartier Park or helping with the giant games at Confederation Park.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about those. There's so much going on with Winterlude. Oh, my gosh. So with volunteering and everything else, this is the year of the volunteer.
Yes, this is the International Year of the Volunteers, which was designated by the General Assembly of the United Nations. So for us, it means we're still waiting on a couple of decisions, but I think we're really trying to aim to have signage, to bring it up anytime that we can, just to thank our volunteers. If you see a volunteer, thank a volunteer. We have signage on our sites as well, here at Jacques Cartier Park as well as at Confederation Park. So we're inviting members of the public to actually go and say thank you to our volunteers.
You know what? It's such an easy thing to do, and it's so fantastic. And I think sometimes people forget that they are volunteers.
Exactly.
Because they're actually having, not that volunteers do not have fun, but it's definitely something. Did you ever volunteer before you took on this position?
Not in this capacity, not at Winterlude or Canada Day, but I have volunteered before in other more community-based volunteering.
And you bring up Canada Day. Is there a possibility that people can sign up now to volunteer for Canada Day?
No, that won't be ready until the end of April.
That's okay. It gives people a chance to think about it. And how many volunteers will you be looking for then?
About 500 for Canada Day.
Okay.
Yeah.
And are you taking part in the Byword 200 as well?
We haven't been tasked with anything yet, but
everybody should keep their eyes open. And if people do want to volunteer, how do they look you up?
Just by doing the Canada Day volunteering or Winterlude volunteering, and then they'll go to our webpage, and then from there, instructions will be available.
Great. And is it better if someone does come with first aid training?
Not at all.
No.
No,
That's supplied as well?
No.
Okay. We're going to bring our ice hogs in again, because this is one of my favorite parts. I'm going to be giving a hug to each of you. Thank you so much for being part of Winterlude. You're a big part of everybody's favorite part. There's so many pictures of you too. Do you guys want to come up here? Yeah. And have you been up on the slides? Slides or no slides, it's hard, eh? It's hard to get on the slides. This is so fantastic. Thank you for all the work you do, and so many volunteers. Everyone at home, make sure you do take the time, thank a volunteer, give a hug to the Hog family, and have a wonderful Winterlude. 2 weekends left. Check the calendar of events. It's all there for you. Have a wonderful Winterlude, and we're live from Snowflake Kingdom, and we're going to sign off with a big hug from the Ice Hogs.
Connect with us by visiting our website or email us at comments@rogerstv.com.
Black History Month kicked off in a big way at the Conference and Events Center in Ottawa. Rogers TV's Sarah Onyango was on hand to host the event, and Ottawa Mayor Mark Sutcliffe gave a proclamation on behalf of the city.
This milestone is a really important one. It represents decades of leadership, decades of education, decades of community building, led by some of the most dedicated volunteers and partners, many of whom are here today.
Black History Month has been celebrated across Canada since 1995, when the Honourable Dr. Jean Augustine introduced a motion into the House of Commons to make the event celebrated every year during the month of February. Awards were also handed out to community builders for their contributions to making a better Ottawa. OC Transpo unveiled a mural entitled Pride of Dreams. It was designed by local artist Jimmy Baptiste and will be displayed on selected buses across the city. And Canada Post released a new stamp that pays tribute to Canada's hip-hop trailblazers.
Le moment qu'on a su qu'on allait être sur un thème, I was like, yo!
Well, I thought it was a joke at first. And when I say joke, I say it wholeheartedly. Like, Canada Post is really putting artists like myself in this genre that we were trying to prove as a genre on a stamp.
The month honors the legacy and contributions of Black people in Canada and encourages diversity and inclusion in all walks of life. For more on the kickoff celebration, watch the shows Front on From and Podium this month on Rogers TV. For Rogers TV